Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm going to introduce the interface of Pixellab so you understand every element displayed on it. Clicking on the application, your Pixellab, it appears like this. Okay, the first thing you're going to do is to set your print size by clicking this three dot line, add your size. You can use your custom size, which is 1.1, or you can choose the size of your image. That browse about a player image, or if you have a sample of what you want to do, just go to your gallery. You're going to migrate this to more and details. From the details, you're going to see 1748 by 2487. So we're going to use this as an image size. That's how another way you can get your image size. So we have 1748 and 487. So any image you want to create, you can just check the details and get the image size. So I'm going to introduce you to this place from up to down. Clicking on this plus sign, you can use it to add your text, your current date. You can set your date. Today is 12. You can also use it to draw. If you want to add pictures to this design, you go to here from gallery and pick your image. In this case, you are going to select this design. Okay, this is how you're importing pictures. Once you click on it, so clicking on this layer, it enables you to lock it so it won't move, and you can also click the I button to disable it. So we're going to work on this design. First, we're going to add from gallery to get our picture. So we're going to use this. From here, you can change the ratio of your picture choice. You can also change the shape that you want your picture to take. Okay, when you want to edit it, you disable this lock and it enables you to stretch it. So we're going to use this image like this. We're not going to include the circle, so we'll leave it like this. This is when you're done with your project. You're saving as image. First dimension is to use is the ultra that you can save to gallery or share directly to WhatsApp, Bluetooth. This allows you to share your design. This is your quotes. If you want motivational quotes, success quotes, friendship quotes, just to inspire yourself while designing, this is where you can get it. And this, if you want to take your picture from gallery and set it as your background, this is where you are going to use. This is what you are going to use. Take your picture and automatically it sets as background. Okay, if you want to cancel, just go back. Have open PLP file. These are works that you've done, that you save as projects, appears here, and these layers allow you to see elements and objects that is already in your design interface. So from the downside, we have my project. This is where your project also appears. It either appear on open PLP file or here. This is your text editor where you want to edit your text. Click on it, add. You can put any text of your choice. Graphic designer. Here, this allows you to edit your text. Once selection is on blue, it means that you are selecting text editor. Also, copy your text by clicking here. You can still change your color, the color of your text. You can use this to position it, to move it front and back. For relative position, if you want to centralize it or take it by the left or sideways, this text size helps to increase the text size. Then is maybe when your text is not fully displayed inside is your color. If you want to change your text color, you can use this as you're typing it. You notice that there are changes in text color. Okay, then this is your texture. If you want to add texture, if you want to add color to your text, or you want to add gradient, you can use this and select your color on your text. It appears there. Okay, that's for texture. But one thing you have to notice that once there is a texture, you can't use color, and when there is color, enabling the texture disables your color. Okay, that's for texture. Then the opacity, increase the transparency, or this for you to rotate. Okay? Then this for maxing. Maxing tools is usually used when you want to manipulate your shapes or your text. We'll get to that as we proceed. Then this is your font. Your font is for you to change the typography of your text. This my font is the one you download and import into your Pixellab. This, you want to change your texture to bold, to italic, or underline it. This where you use, we are still under text editor. Then for this text editor, you can delete, click on it and click on delete. Curve it. Want to curve it, click it like this. When you see other design that has like this, you simply curve it and copy. Copy means to duplicate it. Once you duplicate it, you can rotate it using this rotate icon. This is how you rotate. But if you want to add background to this text, the background also has color gradients, addition of 2 or more colors. You can, by clicking this, you're adding more color options. By using subtract, you are removing. Then for this, you are bringing it twice. Then for this, you can use to select your color. So you can use color code by clicking on this and typing your color code. This FF000 is the color code for red. Pikachu, this one that has a drop, is an image. Once you start designing, all this will be more simplified. Once you go back, you can do this. You can still align it. If you are typing a lot of things, you can justify it with left alignment, center alignment, or right alignment. You can also increase the spacing of your text or increase the spacing of your words, like these are words. Then for the letters, okay, that's how it's done. You can also add stroke to your text, add color to your text so it will pop more visible. Use inner shadow to add shadow to the inside of the text, or you can emboss it. Embossing it sometimes requires you to reach a specific size. For this perspective, you can use this to change the perspective position of your text to your desired angle. 3D is to give it a rotate 3D of n angle, n axis. Okay, this is what 3D does to your design. This is your 3D, giving it a depth. Normally it's best to reduce it 3D shadow. If you want to give it a drop down shadow, okay, you can also add color to your shadow. That's when you notice it. When you see text like this is how it's been created. Then your reflection is just like a glass reflection. That's for text editing. This thing is your image editor. This is for editing your shapes. This is for editing your shapes. So I'm going to change this size. So I'll see what we are doing. Square 1 by 1. Okay, so everything will. I'm going to delete this and introduce my shape because I'm now on shape editor. I'm going to include my shape. And I did this shape now. I simply click here to take any shape of my choice. Also increase or decrease the opacity. Some design use circle having only stroke. To include that, you are just going to reduce the opacity. Once you reduce the opacity, you're going to increase the stroke width. It will be visible. Then you now include color to your stroke by adding color of your choice. This is how it appears without the white on it. So for this, you can also just include color by increasing the opacity of the color like this. And it's having each stroke again. Then you can also increase your stroke by increasing this. You can also reduce or disable it. So you can also add color to this by simply clicking on this, or adding gradients by combining two colors of your choice. These are for changing the angles of your gradient to your choice. You can simply add two colors on this by clicking on these two, add colors to it. But this is to reduce the transparency. If you click it to the end, it will reduce the transparency. There will no color visible. So this is, you can add more colors, and like I add colors that complement. Okay, something like this. So when you're working on stroke, I also use gradient on stroke like this. I also use this to include your shapes. When you want to edit your background, simply click on this to change the color of your background. Simply click on this to change the shape and use this for your text editor. Then this is for your background too. If you want to change the background, remember this is the background. Change the color of the background, noise, include your noise and your stripes and highlights. Most times you don't use this, you go back and choose my image size. To select my image size, I already have a design I want to work with, so I'll go to my gallery and I select this. Go to my gallery, go to select this design because we're going to. So with this now, I'm going to change to get the image size of this. I'm simply going to click on details and I will see this 902 by 1280 is my dimension. So this is 902 by 1280. So I'm going to go here, input its image size 902 by 1280. So this is what we have. I've automatically changed the dimension to that. Clicking on this background editor, I'm going to change the color of my background to white. That's what I'm working with. So I'll insert my image, the image I'm going to use, which is this. I'm not going to change the dimension. I'm going to use it like that, this picture like this. And what I will do next is to add my shapes. I'm going to add my shape. It's not available, so I'm going to manipulate this square shape which I change to rectangle by doing this. I'll change it to blue first off. I'll use my image, my shape editor, and change the color to blue. I'm going to use this version of blue. I'm going to do this to manipulate it by going to my max tool. If I click on the max tool, I'll enable it and take it out so I can see what I'm doing. But then I would like to reduce this. I'll reduce it. After that, I'll now stretch it. This is my shape, my max tool. Enable it out and work it this way. Once any part I want to show fully, I'll cross it over to the square. Okay, so for this now, I can do like this. To remove this extra angle that is not needed, I'll simply click on cancel by clicking on this. Okay, so I have two. So I'm going to do this, letting the shape like this. Okay, so since we've gotten this, use this to position the whole stuff, to switch the whole stuff. So you can use this to control the angles. You can use this to remove extra points. Use this to clip the points together, separate and rotate. Okay, to rotate to an angle. So having gotten this, I'm going to add stroke. Adding stroke to this, I can increase the stroke width by doing this. I go to my gallery, and this is my gallery, and type on this T. So I don't have to like type one after the other of any text I want to. I simply click on this T and copy whatever I need to copy, and this is it. I've copied everything I need without typing anything. Okay, this is interesting. So this is my text editor. I go to my edit and I click on this like this, and the next thing I'm going to do is to select it one after the other carefully and start editing it. This font and change it to any font of my choice. Mostly Monstera is used for typing work. That is by clicking on the edges, or I can reduce the size by using this. Here it is, this size. I can increase it or reduce it, use it of any of my choice. When I'm designing this, I would like to look so it will not be moving randomly. Therefore, text to icons, like you have text like small letter F. Once change it to Facebook icons without going to download it to your font. That's when you have downloaded font 100 from that font. I'll still do a video on how to download fonts from that font, a different application altogether. So having downloaded that font, I simply type 100, and this is it. So I've changed my text F to icon Facebook. I'll change the color and I'll use it. alphabet to get my icons. This is your Facebook icon. I can copy it by moving this one. I have difficulty. I just use this and move it and change it to V, to get my voice call. I also change it, copy it. This is how you copy by clicking on this. Copy it to change it to. So I'm going to copy this. Copy and change it to small letter C. Instagram. And I can still copy it and change it to small letter N to get my WhatsApp. Okay, this is how you change your alphabet to icon. So basically, with all this, you can do your design. If you want to remove background from your design in Pixellab, you can simply use this. You have your picture, but you can't always trust this though. You have a picture that has white background, especially it works well with white background. You have a picture like this, you want to remove the background, you click on this image editor, shape editor, and click on this erase color, and your white background is gone. But to do this, I usually use my Lightroom, and it's very good. I use this to remove it entirely. If the color I want to remove is not white, I use my color picker to pick the particular color I want. If I want to remove this, you see it cleans, but it doesn't work so smooth. You can still use tolerance. Introducing Bezier tool. Bezier is usually when you want to create some design from scratch, your shape from scratch. You use this to position as well, to work on the angles. You use this to work on the angles. You use this to cancel any angle points that you are not using, and use this to click them together to merge them together. Usually use this to form shapes. If you find value in this video, please like and share. Thank you. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.